What's the deal? Listen to episode 124, Wholesome House Podcast, coming at you live. What's the deal? Great episode.
So aggressive. Oh, yeah. Hey.
There we go. Thank you. Now you can keep it going because we running. Applause. We up. In this episode, we talked about, it's a light list. We talked about cooking with Kaya versus
Aaron Pierre.
Mufasa.
Hey, how deep does it get?
The real question.
It's a rivalry.
We did a Marvel Rivals personality test. Which one is you? Because it is deeper than rap.
Which one you think we are?
Which one? Shout out to Twitch. Which one is you? Check us out. And then, I'm forgetting.
What that PlayStation sound or smell like?
Yes, that's just very weird. Like, why is that even a thing? You'll find out in this episode. And listen, and we want to know how you feel about it too. Leave us a comment, like, subscribe, do all of it. You know what I'm trying to say. Thank you for tuning in. 124. We back. 2025. We up. Ah!
Yes, sir.
I'll see you later. I mean,
Like, hey, how you doing?
We'll fix it.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll be back.
For sure.
Do you even know where those are?
Nice. Thank you. How y'all doing? It's been a minute.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Almost a year exactly. Not quite, but it's one of your hosts with the most, Master J, coming to introduce you live to the 2025 edition of the Wholesome House Podcast.
First episode of 2025.
You know what I'm saying? New year, same us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same seating positions. Ain't nothing changed.
That would be weird if we completely jumbled it up. I know you two have swapped, but
Now we're upside down, sitting on the ceiling.
that'd be a fun.
That'd be
episode.
crazy.
Really jack you up, yeah.
Glued our cheeks to
Upside
the
down.
ceiling.
I thought I was thinking the couch.
That too.
we can do both, bruh. Yeah, but like I said, this one of your hosts, Master J. Just wanted to say, man, shout out for all the support we got last year, man. Really helping fuel what we want to do in 2025, man. Continue supporting whatever it is that we're doing, man. We got a lot of things on the horizon, you know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling good about this year, man. Feeling good about the cast, feeling good about streaming, feeling good about some gaming videos. So, yeah, who else we got in the house?
We got Benjamin Lane, still the nonchalant needle mover. I might come up with something new for the new year. We'll see. But, yeah, glad to be here in the new year. Glad to be alive, but more importantly, glad to be back entertaining y'all. So I just kind of want to add on to that. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that really – I had to plan to post – some of like our stats from our recaps and stuff from like Spotify replay and our Twitch replay and everything. I just didn't, but hey, we see y'all. We appreciate y'all, and I'm excited for this episode. We're back in the building, and who else we got?
March, Troy, listen, third month. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy New Year. I don't really have a deep thing to say outside of once again, thank you. Y'all are blowing up 123.
Yeah, 123. Holly Jolly Hoarded.
I'm just saying, I'm kind of surprised because it's still kind of going.
It's still going.
Kind of.
I think it's like our fourth.
Yes, like it climbed so.
Yeah.
Like what?
Top 4.
But hey, I'm not upset about it. I actually really appreciate it, and yeah, I'm curious to see where 124 goes. I'm excited, and I'm happy to be here yet again.
Z-Breeze here, Big Z's. New year.
Maybe that'll be a sound.
New year. Same
board.
us. I'm excited to get into it, man. 1 year closer to
Whoa.
I don't even know where I was going.
Closer to the next year.
Closer
of
to
age.
what?
Closer
to 26.
to being wiser,
Fair.
26.
More life.
2026.
Oh my gosh.
But
Bro got the Benjamin button.
I just want to say big shout out to the Detroit Pistons, man. I'm gonna post this on the page at some point in time.
Yes.
But I said after the first game of the season opener, I was like, this might be the best Pistons team in the last like 13 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What
I
made
do
you feel
recall
that
you
way?
saying
And Chuck slid up and he was like, no, you're ridiculous. I'm like,
What?
bro,
Why you call him out?
these
Right.
boys- these boys are hooping.
Man, shout out to previous guest Chuck.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, bro, I
Surreptitious.
swear, bro. I'm like, I can see it. And then everybody like, okay, I guess. And then everybody, every other team been doing good, and nobody really been mentioning them until like 2 weeks ago.
Literally.
And then everybody's like, "Oh, the Pistons are doing good too." Oh my God! And I'm like, they kind of been nice since day one. Type. So I'm just excited to have.
That's why they big Z's, because they keep sleeping on you, bro.
Bro, I got to put in a parlay, man. Shout out 1-800 parlay. I might be tapping in soon.
Okay.
They go, oh, you did.
Shout out 1-800.
Don't me talk. Hey.
Yeah, exactly. Or that 40 ball.
Right.
I don't know what their prices is, but
Hey, shout out 1-800 parlay.
Shout
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Winner chicken dinner.
Indeed.
But so
why are you pointing the microphone directly at that?
you walk in your room. No, actually, you getting ready to go to sleep at night.
Is this the topic? You're starting the topic?
This is really just
okay. Let's go.
Seeing how you guys feel.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Man, Troy said no branding.
Yeah.
It's Kyrie.
I know, right.
Hey, no, cut it off.
I can't go.
No,
ahead.
that water nasty. Anyway.
No, I can't. Go ahead. I really can't.
You trying to go to sleep at night, and then all you hear coming from the phone next to you from your significant other, Mufasa. This Mufasa.
We were just talking about him. We were literally just talking about him before you got Pierre.
Aaron Pierre.
The
new heartthrob of 2020.
Yes, bro. I'm tired of these freaking pretty boys. I'm tired of it.
What you said earlier.
That's literally what did I say?
No, that's not what I mean. You said it a different way.
Oh,
Continue.
That's how I feel.
But he the voice of Mufasa in the new Lion King movie.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Rebel Ridge.
Precisely.
Also, Green Lantern too.
Yeah, he'll be Green Lantern.
John Stewart.
He is gonna be Green Lantern.
A lot of shine.
Dang, how did this power level get so immense so fast?
The eyes, it's the eyes, bro.
Gotta be, bro.
The combo, the light skin, light eye combo is
he had
unbeatable.
an accent. Ain't he from the UK?
Yes,
we just recently found out.
Yeah, we literally just said this.
Tight.
Like before you got here. Bro, oh my God, that
is that it? Is you just painting that picture?
No, it was just funny because it's one of the most hottest things that I keep seeing on my TV.
Yes.
That, right after the Cooking with Kaya wave, it became that.
Kaya versus Aaron Pierre, which was worse from like a what do you think is more
which one would I be
detrimental to a relationship? A guy watching Cooking with Kaya or a girl having freaking Mufasa on
a girl
repeat?
Having Mufasa on repeat.
Why?
What?
Because I feel like Cooking with Kaya.
This seems like it's about to be a double standard.
I feel like Kaya just really just like she's just trying to get women in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? She's just trying to push that agenda like
that's her agenda.
Get in that gym. I mean, not the gym. Get in that kitchen.
Oh no!
Because I'll be in the kitchen. So maybe if you get in the kitchen, maybe you ain't got to be so uncomfortable about your man watching videos of me in the kitchen.
Nice save.
And
how many Cooking with Kaya videos have you seen? Where are you pulling this from?
While cooking.
This is like a thesis on Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Zach got his notebook out. He's talking about. Okay.
I see what you up to.
Versus the Aaron Pierre shit is just like
lust.
He just
this is a light skinned, light eyed nigga, and you can't beat him. And
he said, "What is he teaching?
The subject matter is simply him being him."
Yep.
Yeah.
Where Cooking with Kaya, the subject matter is a girl who cooks. So I feel like that's more just.
Why is he not
I just
a guy
want
that
this
acts?
thing where your girl like no,
because it's just not that, Ben. That's not what it is.
He said he wasn't acting in the video.
I hate him, but for him,
they put it in the comment section talking about it's heavy.
Till the room stinks.
Your girl like this.
No.
The room
Oh
stinks.
my God. No, I don't be seeing these posts, bro. Jesus.
You gotta check the quote. You gotta check the quoted tweets.
Gotta check the quoted tweets, man. You gotta see who liked it. You gotta see who liked the comments. Oh, that's another funny thing.
I be minding my business.
Try to.
Okay, so
ignorance is bliss.
I have a problem where like I can't handle, but be like I'm over observant and I can't control it, even if it's detrimental. Being overly observant can be very detrimental in a lot of different circumstances.
Okay,
indeed.
When you weren't supposed to see something, you just
curiosity killed the cat, bro.
Exactly.
Indeed.
So it's like I think there was a me and somebody would just talk about this and how they significant other basically like always know when it's a dude. So the guy always knows when the girl adds somebody new on her social media.
How? Like, what do you mean?
He
gets notifications.
He couldn't help
He
but
be watching her
remember
stuff that much or something?
how many followers she had.
Oh,
So therefore, when a new follower is there,
he need to relax.
Yeah, you need to relax.
then it's just like, this number just went up.
That could be a bot, dude.
You just love
Calm
her,
down.
bro.
You need
Tell
some
her you
peace.
love her, bro.
Fine
Just left a
God.
girls trip.
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
What if she just left a girls trip?
dang. She in Miami. You not in the close friends.
You know.
That's absurd.
You're right. That's
And
different.
NO trip.
Oof.
I mean,
What's that? New Orleans?
mm,
Didn't they just get terrorist attacked or something?
they did. Rest in peace to everybody and that lost their lives. And also, obviously, condolences to those connected to those people.
Man, all that actually.
I did not watch the news, so I'm very oblivious.
I don't know how you escaped that one.
I actually escaped it at first too until I went into work, and then everybody was talking about it there. I was just like, I don't know. I just my algorithms be
No,
brain
I
rot.
actually saw that in person. Like I was just in a restaurant.
Okay. Yeah, on the
I'm
news.
like, whoa.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That's extreme to be watching somebody's numbers.
Yeah.
through social media. I hope to never have that level of paranoia.
I think I'm a hypochondriac.
Who hurt him? I don't know if that's what that means.
What?
I'm just,
Are you the powerhouse of the cell, bro?
what? So
You're talking about a mitochondria.
It don't
yeah.
sound similar.
Yeah, but hypochondriac is like the person who has like
hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anxiety about their health, and they always assume the worst case
Get
scenario.
sick and germs.
Really?
And,
Yeah. So it's like you start coughing, and then you're like, oh my God, I have Ebola. And it's like
Ebola is a crazy guy.
Yeah, and it's like, how dare you? Like, how is that the answer? Is that obviously the choice?
Is that the one you
literally
chose first?
WebMD brain.
Because it's a unnecessary worry being a hypochondriac, so it has to be something insane. Like it can't just be like you got heavy chest and you think that you got respiratory issues. Like that makes sense. But it has
you
to
can't
be
just have gas or nothing.
Right.
type shit. Like it's definitely like the worst case scenario. But
Man.
yeah.
I think I got the opposite of that.
I'm still stuck on this. The fact that you pulled this amount of information from a woman cooking in her kitchen.
Because I'm saying, like, even when I've seen a Cooking with Kaya video, did I ever be like, dang, I want Kaya?
I hope not. Yeah.
But I was definitely like, man, some food and a little rump movement is lit.
That is the most simple minded.
When you guys have seen the videos,
this is what they think of
as
Zach.
To incriminate yourself.
But
I'm simply
I've seen
asking
the
you to
videos.
offer a perspective.
He said,
all it takes is a little black brainwashing
Free us.
to aggravate the niggas chill.
Neuron activated.
Hey.
Literally.
When you seen the video, what came to mind? Like if I was a therapist and this is an abstract like thing, like what do you think of when you see this?
This is lit.
What do you think? When you see it?
Maybe my
This is lit. I love that. Actually.
I think my exposure, like, I wasn't able to see it naturally and just be like, and develop my own opinion because I kept hearing and seeing people say this phrase, this name, Cooking with Kai, all this kind of stuff, and then I finally saw a video and I was just like, "Is it? What is what?" And also me,
SD production.
Mind you, I work in social media and obviously like trying to do this stuff. Like I just think in such like a. I'm just like, I be trying to identify what's the appeal to stuff. Yeah. We're trying to pick back up with our fitness content and stuff. So I'm like watching people like, okay, what is it that is allowing them to succeed in the social media space? What is it? Like I'm trying to get the psychological.
What did you
heavy dissecting?
Well, okay. My actual understanding thesis
in this essay I will
is I really think the only appeal is that it's real and accessible. I think we are in a position, we've seen people talk about, we've discussed, I don't know on the podcast or outside of the podcast, but how like because of social media, we just see too many baddies now. Like it's the ratio skewed is crazy. Our world perspective to be like this is the standard of beauty because we see a certain standard through all of the
gorgeous
plastic surgery everywhere. And the makeup and then filters and all that kind of stuff. And so I think the appeal with Kaya is that Kaya looks like somebody that for real, and you could be like, okay, this is somebody that like I might be, it's kind of like the leagues, right? Like you see somebody that you perceive as somebody that's so far out of your league, that seems like something that's like a unicorn. You're like, okay, wow, that's an amazingly beautiful man or woman, and just be like, that's whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now you knock that down a couple notches. Now I'm a little bit more intrigued because I'm like, wait a second.
You think
like,
people think that they can get
I have a chance. Yeah, exactly. Or like even if you look at her meals, it's like she's not a shorty that makes everything from scratch. You know, a girl that'd be like, my husband wanted some graham crackers, so I went outside and grew some wheat, and I, you know, like. She's like, cooking what kind of recipes is you go to Walmart and you get the freaking frozen shrimp.
But she gonna put it together.
And so everything about what she's doing is more attainable and like within the reach of the average viewer. And I think that's the main appeal. I don't think there's any agenda about her trying to get other people in the kitchen, out the kitchen, whatever. That's where I was just like, I don't know what video.
She's propelling the generation forward.
Okay. So we need a slightly uglier Aaron Pierre to get on the grill to get us to put the sandals on, is what you're saying.
Precisely.
Understood. Okay.
It is an epidemic, as
grilling with Greg or something.
Yeah.
And then Greg is like 5'11", 199 pounds, not 200.
Yeah, okay. He's trying to get to 200, but he just can't pass that threshold.
Some college. He didn't graduate, but some college, you know, like when they have it on their application.
Yeah, but he's doing well for us. So
Yeah,
given
well,
the fact
well
that
he
isn't degree.
Just
Greg?
middle class, but doing well.
Nice.
Him, and then I guess maybe he be in the gym a little bit. Like he had to have some like appeal. Maybe he got a
3 days.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah,
Nice.
4-pack.
Okay.
That guy, he can do it.
4-pack.
All right, Greg, if you're out there,
Hey,
that's the
man.
retsy, man.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Talking about
for
we
your
need
content,
you,
bro.
This
You
is
gotta
how
bring.
you
You gotta
win.
bring the balance.
That's so funny.
Right, blow us up so we can attach that to this.
Yeah, right.
Can we say it so we can say we discovered you?
Oh man,
There's a dude named Kevin out there that's like, my name just isn't Greg.
I mean,
I can't market
grilling.
this.
I mean, we don't know the difference. Kaya might not be her real name. For all we know,
Mm-hmm.
social media is a freaking facade. Except us. We real. For the most part.
Is my name Zach? Do I look like a Zach?
The better question is, which Zach are you, bro?
Precisely.
Speaking of which, great transition actually. Not great, but it works. Kind of creative. So, this is a really all right. Stay with me. This is probably one of the nerdiest things I'm ever going to present here. So, you all know we be on Twitch. We be making gaming videos and stuff. There's this new game that we've been playing called Marvel Rivals, right?
Oh boy.
You might have heard of it. It's pretty popular right now. For those that haven't heard of it, I'll try to explain what is necessary for me to get to like what the actual question is. I'm not going to go deep into it because you can go deep. Go to the Reddit. But to throw the blanket over everything and to get to the actual topic. So the game is played via like, you want to say classes maybe? There's 3 different classes of characters.
And they're all like characters. Like
all the people are
the
characters
comics.
from Marvel, either comics, movies, whatever. Mainly comics because they got some weird people in there that you probably never heard of.
Yeah. Definitely.
But there's 3 characters. The official titles are duelists, vanguard, and strategist. These sort of like categories obviously mean
duelists.
certain different things. A strategist is kind of a healer role. A vanguard is what you would consider to be a tank. So their role is often like they can take a lot of damage and kind of be like a
shield.
Almost like a shield,
Yeah.
And then a duelist is more elusive and
Beat 'em up.
more violent, right?
what
That's
I'm
like
about.
the attack kind of character.
Buh.
Thank you. Because I was
I'll
just
be
thinking,
dueling.
and I was like, you know, I got a main or I got a couple mains that I'm trying to figure out. And then it just kind of, it stopped me. And I was just like, I wonder if everyone, also, by the way, this is like a genre of game. So this is not the first game to do this. There's plenty of other games. I know Overwatch is probably the closest big
Hero
one
shooter. Yeah.
that follows this kind of like class structure. And so, I was just like, has anyone ever done any sort of deep psychological like research or some type of study on like who you are as an actual individual and how that connects to who you would decide to play as in a video game like that, right? So like, is there anything that makes, is there anything about my personality that leans me towards being a strategist that wants to heal my teammates? Or is there anything that leans me towards being a duelist that just like wants to beat everybody up and fight and like whatever? And so I was just like, I wouldn't be surprised if this already exists. I didn't have time to like dive deep into it, but it did bring up that question of like considering who you all are, right? Considering who you all are in the social context. If we were to literally decide who each of you are out of like those 3 categories, who all would you consider yourselves to be and why?
And you're asking this like not really from the perspective of rivals.
Not a character, but like those 3 categories. So like, let's say in a friend group, should
we try to guess each other's self-classification before they say theirs?
Because he ain't played the games.
But I understand enough. Like, I already have my answer.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Oh, you already got your answers? What you got?
I mean,
we can try to guess.
Should we all attempt to guess each other's before we admit it?
I feel like I'm going to get stereotyped.
Hold on. Do we all know for sure right now?
I feel like I'm going to be stereotyped.
Do you all have your individual answers before we try to guess? John, do you know?
For each of us.
For Ali.
Well, just for yourself first, right?
Oh, for myself?
Yeah, like think of it who are in your head before we guess, so you can like say yes or no. We don't want to skew it too much by me being like, I think Troy's a this.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's good?
You said for ourselves.
Think of who you are.
Yeah, I'm good for me. I know for sure which one I'm not. But I feel like I could be all, but I know which one I am.
Okay.
All right. I'm locking in my answer.
You're locked in?
Boop.
I'm locked in.
Boop.
All right, what's
Nice.
that? 3, 2, 1. Duelist.
I was gonna say duelist or Vanguard, but there's a strong possibility for strategist.
But he's
though.
a strategist.
I was
I was
honestly thinking strategist, bro.
That's why I was kind of saying like I was thinking about the game still. That's why I'm like thinking about who he would play.
Outside of like the
he would do
phrases,
this.
I'm not even thinking of
hardcore.
like but outside of the game, because there's aside from like the actual phrases of that, think of also being just like, are you a support character in a friendship? Are you a support character? Are you like the leader of the group?
Okay, so is this just friend group based or is this world?
This is like any societal context. So it could be your friend groups, it could be your relationships, it could be your family. And sure, you may have slightly different versions and forms that kind of stand out a little bit more. But yeah, like if you were to kind of decide on your average.
So I could say Zach could probably be like maybe. I mean, now it makes me think of like what you call it, like the disc or like personality or whatever type personality where
that's actually where I got this from, because I was just like, there's so many personality tests out there that exist. Like, why hasn't anyone just like done a parallel?
Yeah, exactly. So I'd say you could be like a duelist plus like the support, because you do kind of have like kind of the charisma to kind of do stuff on your own, but also kind of like, you know what I'm saying, support kind of where you're needed in the same sense. Like you kind of have that duality of it.
I think you're more of a strategist now. I think you're definitely more of a support character. I think you value support, and I think that's a way that you express care and invest in others for sure. Is by like putting their needs before yours.
Yeah, I'm definitely going strategist. I'm really thinking about how y'all play games, and I'm thinking about check out the 2K videos. Good plug if you haven't.
Yeah, and Sparky.
And Sparking too as well. But I'm thinking specifically 2K because it's with a team.
Okay.
And a lot of the time, Zach is literally saying, "Go here, do this, do that," because he's looking at how it's going to play out, and also the chess. He's got a very strategical mind. You feel me? So I feel, I want to say Vanguard though, like heavily, but everything's pointing towards strategists.
All right, don't say anything. What's Troy?
Whoa.
Troy's Vanguard.
Y'all told me to shut up.
John, if you guess first, you can go. I'm still.
No, I would probably said Vanguard.
Yeah, Troy's a tank. I think Troy's a tank because he kind of
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like you're I feel like tank has to be the most adaptable to what the team needs. A lot of times the tank can put some damage down. A lot of times the tank can be like, I'll just be like the meat shield for a little bit. A lot of times the tank can just be like, I'm just going to distract everybody for a second. And I feel like you're really good at like finding where you're needed as opposed to being like, hey, I think we should all go just do this. Or like, hey, like I'm just going to stay all the way in the back. I think you're just willing to be like, I have some ideas. If this works, then I'll do it. Like I'm there. But if you have an idea too, I'm there too. You know, like I feel like you kind of play that really integral kind of like middle, like, hey, I'm here to do what's necessary.
You gotta be changing my answer.
Yeah, see, that's why crazy. I was like lock it in first. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I'd say something similar. I definitely think you have a bit more of like that verse. I was gonna say either that or like the like you have moments of the duelist as well. Like of kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Kind of going for like certain things. At least I feel like kind of similar to what Ben said, like you can be real, like variable in that. But I feel like once you do kind of get those ideas or kind of have that notion in your mind, you're usually pretty well adept to kind of go for it. Kind of similar like when we playing Rocket.
Nah, okay. I feel like it's very different from how he plays Rocket though.
Dang. I'll never escape ball.
You're too yeah, I was just like he's a duelist in Rocket.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that like he more so that you definitely you going for it.
I'm trying to make it happen. That's all.
Hey, somebody got to.
I was gonna say duelist too, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like a movie. If Troy want to go see a movie, he going to see that fucking movie.
No way.
Yeah, it's important to him. When something I feel like is important to Troy, like he doesn't really care whether he has somebody else following the same goal or the same line, because it's like as long as you can see the value and the validity in it, you are going to pursue it and you're going to accomplish and seek out that. So I feel like with the duelist, I feel like you just kind of ready to take on the challenge. So that's one that I would say more so than anything.
Yeah, my brain's stuck in Rivals, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We in the real world, Troy.
I know, but I do like these answers though.
Okay, John. What's John? John's a support. I think John's a support too.
I'm kind of leaning towards dude.
Really?
A little bit.
I'm kind of. He might be the most.
Wait, why you think that, bro?
Yeah, why do you think the most duelist? Dang. Because y'all kind of
we play a lot of.
That's right.
We play a lot of games together, so it's me just seeing like
I play a lot of beat 'em up games.
Precisely, and I feel like
dog.
And see, and I think it's different because if it's like a FPS, I'm definitely like I'm cool on, you know.
Y'all
what I'm
still
I'm definitely not.
I'm thinking too gamey.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I recognize how Troy plays a game, but I recognize how he is in real life.
Yeah, which made me really kind of rethink this. You're right. Let me get out of the game. Okay. Let me get out of the game. Head out of the game. Okay.
I think John is the strategist just because I feel like he's really in the same way Zach is, but I think he's always open to be like, hey, just let me know what you need. Like, I feel like you're quick to really be like, I got you and I'm behind you, but you may not always I feel like he's quick to be like, hey, you my dog and you gonna know it. You gonna feel it, but like I'm not gonna steer you any kind of way. Like I'm not gonna if you need somebody to just like talk to, he'll be just listen. He's not gonna like I feel like Zach and I, if you come to us with problems, we're like, all right, this is how you fix it. Because what else are we talking about?
We're trying to solve the world.
Like we're gonna be like, all right, so this is what you got to do, or this is what I would do.
True.
Whereas I feel like John would just be like, yeah, no, I feel you, and like that's a lot of times that's all you need. Like I feel like he kind of takes that like, hey, you got it.
Yeah.
So
the reason that I would say that now that you kind of gave me a different perspective is, I don't know. I feel like very observant.
Mm-hmm.
He has thoughts that he won't necessarily always share or feel the need to articulate, but he definitely scheming some shit up.
That just screams duelist.
Even like say like even with a joke per se, or even like
he cooking.
It'd be well timed.
Oh yeah,
like it would take a lot of thought.
He cooking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Even with the writing of music, so I think all of those things kind of coming together, I probably would categorize him as that too.
But I think that's the part that's kind of difficult for me. Like, Which one did you just say?
That I feel like he is?
Yeah.
Strategist.
I don't know.
Because it's not necessarily, it's the use of the strategy that he uses to implement now whatever he's trying to get across, whether it be a joke or whether it be the music or, yeah.
John, I'm finding hard to be different here, bro, but they are winning me. I'm sorry. Like, damn. Strategist might be it, bro.
Yeah. I wanted to say duelist, though.
Yes, that's really, but now that y'all done broke it down, I'm like, maybe not. But
I don't know. I feel like, at least in the case of that, if we are not even talking about it from like a game perspective, just
what makes a duelist then? Type B. I feel like
just aggressive
as hell. Like
gotta be as fuck.
But that's why I kept saying like for several of us like we had that kind of in it because I look at it as like duelist is kind of like when you do have like that plan or the kind of that notion in mind, like you're already thinking not even from like I guess a strategic perspective, but just like I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna do this thing like regardless. You know what I'm saying? I know like this thing needs to be done, and I might be the only person that might be particularly capable of or really invested to like do it, or you might like particularly feel like that at that moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm quick to sacrifice my.
You are.
So I said, duelist, I will be the army.
I do,
I'm
and
not
that's
special ops or nothing. I'm just out there.
I was thinking that part too.
Captain Levi, we going?
Hey.
Oh nah.
There we go. Not Captain Levi. Holy crap.
Definitely not Captain Levi. All right. What am I?
Okay. See, because
not remember what everybody else was.
Not everybody can be a strategist, bro. That's the part. Ugh.
I mean, I could see you being kind of vanguard like Troy too, though. I mean, you're quite variable yourself. I think. I
feel like Ben's more duelist. I don't know why though.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying again. But also, like, he is somebody that like when like kind of the moment strikes or when we have to like move on something, like even outside like just podcast stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you've always been kind of the more kind of self-driven in that way, like just kind of like pushing.
Lone woofy.
Yeah, but I think I'm sorry. I'm piggybacking, but I'm bouncing back between points. I don't know why, John. It was before you said that point, the vanguard part, because I feel like kind of willing to carry a lot, if that makes sense. Like, not even in like I have to have the team on my back, but like anything that if I can be like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll grab that. We're good. You ain't gotta worry about it. Like I can see you kind of doing that like a lot, and that's not even to say like a lot of us don't even have that desire to do so, but like in seeing it, yeah, I can see that being very vanguardy. But the duelist part that's kind of throwing me off is the lone wolf.
Yeah, like there was a point in time like I really questioned if I knew who Ben was, because like Ben will just be, like,
what
he
I've heard
no
that
need
so
to,
many
like,
times.
acknowledge
that is crazy.
He has no need to tell people his moves or what's going on or what he plans on doing. He's not very vocal about those things. So that man could be in Lansing and then be in Puerto Rico. And
everybody thinks I'm a vigilante
in downtown Detroit and then be in Saginaw.
Type you.
And you have not known unless you intentionally ask that question. Hey, Ben, what did you do at this time on this day?
Yes.
Oh, now that you mentioned, I was doing this.
Just rock climbing on the moon.
And then or a major life experience just occurred. He's like, oh, yeah, this just happened a week ago.
Yeah.
And it's like.
That part for sure.
Okay, so it's just like, it's like he just battling the day every time. Like
bro.
He's taking the challenge on, like, front and center. So, yeah. He battling life.
What do y'all think you all are after going through all that? What's the definitive Zach IMA?
Right, go ahead. The one that you have.
I have to be totally honest. The first thing that I settled on was Vanguard.
Okay.
And the reason that I chose that one is because I'm a little bit of a meat shield. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a people
I knew
pleaser.
you were gonna take that.
Yeah, I'm
a
a
little
people
bit of a
pleaser
meat
at the end of the
shield.
day. So it's just like with my family or like with my like nieces. Well, yeah, family, but like my nieces, my nephews, cousins, everything like that. It's kind of like I always kind of took the role of I'm gonna take on whatever I can take on to alleviate anything that you might have to go through to hopes that you can have a little easier time. Or then even with my friends, it's kind of like I'm more so. Although I might want to have Red Ranger energy, I more so try to be I know what somebody else might not want to do, and I'm going to assume that I'm going to accept that I need to be the glue guy, although I want to be the duelist. I mean, I'm going to accept that nobody else is finna do it, so let me do that. And then even in team sports like basketball, I was the charismatic vocal leader who excelled in all of the non-popularity stats.
You'll literally be a coach, but you're the player at the same time.
Precisely.
At least, like, in my experience. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. So it's like, even though I feel like I can go score 30,
you'll be like, hey, I need you to go.
all y'all can go
over
ahead
there.
and score 30 because I know y'all ain't going to fucking rebound. And I know you can't play defense. So if the easiest thing to do is go score 30,
vanguardy.
Although that does come with all the reward or all of the achievement, I want to win, so you go score 30 so I can handle this part so we can have the success at the end. So, yeah.
That's accurate.
No, that's hard.
I think I was a little bit more extreme calling you a strategist, but the more we talked about like the rest of them, I was just like, yeah, maybe Zach is a little bit, because I feel like you're a meat shield a lot of times, but like you're so aware of it that you're
it's
like
purposeful.
Yeah,
I strategize.
And you're also sometimes like I shouldn't have to be in this position, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's
for the
where
greater
I'm like,
good in my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see you being like, yeah, I want to be dueling right now, but like I'm needed.
Or I
in
want
this
to be.
capacity.
Well, yeah. So I feel like I don't know which order the next.
I want to
two
be
come in.
strategizing, but
Yeah.
No, but they are.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Like,
strategizing,
yeah.
but the prominent one of the three would definitely be that. So, although it's a mix, we all a mix of these, but it's kind of which one is your higher pie chart.
Zach's probably like Venom. I can see Zach being a Venom.
Oh.
Yeah, or a Cap. Now this is real.
This
rivals.
is definitely real rivals.
This is real rivals now. But
I definitely see more Venom though. Venom, or like Thor.
Venom, because Venom can put some day. Venom can duel for real.
Venom is the one character, I've said this on stream before, that can like, he has the biggest potential to like tank a whole team.
Oh yeah,
because he can literally get the most health. And I unfortunately don't have any experience with Doctor Strange, so I can't even try to put you in that boat. But yeah,
he go crazy with the portals.
Hey, there you go. Ash thinking
all right.
too.
Yeah, you guys sold me on the game. Congratulations.
Hey, this was also my like the side of me trying to convince people.
Crazy.
Like, hey, at the end of this, if you're not a little bit more intrigued in this game, I don't know what to tell you.
You said I tried my best.
Yeah.
Real.
All right, Troy, what do you? Deep down,
I definitely thought that I was duelist, but kind of mostly because of the things that you guys were saying. Like, I'm going to probably just go for it if it is something that I've decided. Like, okay, this is something I think I need to do. But I was definitely thinking more gamey, for sure, because I'm thinking of characters like Wolverine or even like Iron Man. Like, they do one thing probably really, really well, and like
a specialization. Okay.
And it's like, and if you do that thing good on your team, like, it may not win you the whole game, but on the best game, it might have. Type B. Like, that's the
might get some thumbs up at the end.
You feel me? Or like the MVP. You feel me? Just because they could not do anything. Type B. But I'm trying to think of how I would relate that to life. That's the
real
part.
Life.
I like the Vanguard answers though too a lot. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't have seen myself as a strategist because I'm not sharing that much half the time. I'm just kind of I'm thinking about myself in like a real sense. Like, I don't know. I would just much rather do, I feel like, more of the time, if that makes sense.
So you would much rather be
just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll figure it out a little bit as we
go.
Along
Along the way. Like, learn through trial and tribulation is.
Yeah. And I just feel like I've learned that that's very valuable at times too, instead of just trying to plan it all out.
Experience.
So what is your final answer?
That's the part.
Yeah.
You need us to come back to you.
Yeah.
All right, John.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of struck between the strategist and the duelist, bro. Only because
you're a strategizing duelist.
Duelist needs some more meat around it.
Because
you can make these into 2K builds.
Right.
So are you a strategizing duelist or a dueling strategizer? The prominent one would be first.
Yeah.
Probably strategizing.
Strategizing duelist.
Probably.
Cool. Yeah.
I wish I could put that. We're saying duelist. It made me almost want to say some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
I've been wanting to say the whole episode.
We'll lose them.
Right.
We'll lose them.
We're already maxing out our nerd
meter
right now.
I'm not even going to go that far. I'm not even.
We're
going
already
to go that far.
pushing
I'm not
it.
going to go that far.
That's funny.
And I guess I
Our
was only
30% of female listeners is like,
hold it on.
Right.
I'm almost out of here, bro.
Wait.
That's
No.
It's Mufasa. They got
Right, bring it back. Bring it back.
Oh my god. Just on the strategizing side, I think I can be kind of observant and for sure want to like support my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way I can. But I also on the duelist side feel like sometimes when I get like a notion or sometimes when I really like locked in or something, like I just like that sometimes be like the only thing I can ever like.
We like this, yes.
I can focus on, you know what I'm saying?
Offense.
To that, you know what I'm saying? And in that, it almost is like incredibly good in certain situations, but almost incredibly detrimental, like it is when you're a duelist in a game like a Overwatch or a Marvel Rivals. So, and I kind of recognize that, so I think that's why I'm kind of like caught between it. So I like the strategizing duelist. But I would say strategist more. If I had to pick the one, I would probably say more strategist.
I like that. That's right. That helped me locked in mine. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm a duelist for sure.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of Vanguard characteristics, and I find myself in a lot of Vanguard-y positions. But I try to think about like when I'm in the closet alone, and it's just me and who I'm just my thoughts are just when it comes down to like I definitely have more of the minds, and it like I think I didn't want to be a duelist when I was thinking about this question, just because one, I don't really play duelist, but also because it just feels so like violent and aggressive and just like so pursuity. But at the end of the day, like that is where my headspace is. And also one side that we didn't really bring up was I feel like the extent at which I value support kind of makes me that much more of a duelist, because I feel like a duelist will like really like I have a strong need for some elements of being supported because I have so many like things I'm trying to go towards. And I can do a lot of that alone, and I've been able to do a lot of that alone, but I've been able to do a lot of that with a lot of help as well. And I feel like a lot of the things, and sometimes the help is not even like true help. Sometimes it's literally just like
encouragement.
I believe that you can actually do that, because like I might have like a crazy dream, and I know it's crazy, and if you just get a couple people to be like, "That's not crazy,"
nobody telling
I'd be
you
like,
no?
"It's not." They'd be like, "Yeah, no, you could probably do that," but like, I can't. I knew it all along. So yeah, I do think I just have like that mindset of really just trying to be on the offensive in most cases. If I was living in like my ideal world, I would never have to take on like a lot of supportive roles. I would just be like being able to, pursue. I'm more than happy to be like, hey, I'll be the front person and shoot our way through, and if y'all got my back, then I ain't gonna give up on y'all. So.
Type B.
Yeah. You said you locked in yours?
I'm gonna do the hybrid type B though too.
Okay.
Probably the Vanguard-y duelist. I probably would go with.
So more Vanguard or more duelist?
Vanguard would have. Well, the first one is
more Vanguard. Okay.
Yeah. Just because of what Zach was saying about kind of wanting to be that support, but not. I'm not going to share a lot of my strategy. I'm just going to do a lot of it.
Okay.
It's kind of type B. And a lot of what John was saying, too, about the duelist of, I'll be locked in. Or, like, I'll be locked in, but at the same time, what you were saying, that tunnel vision of, like, I may have to do a lot of things at once. So I'm just, like, in a state of
offensive. Yeah. Just go.
But I'm trying not to need a ton of support sometimes. I'm trying to be that a little bit at the same time. So, yeah, I can see you. Honestly, maybe just Vanguard solid, but I'm Vanguard duelist.
I think, and this is where I had to be super duper honest with myself. So I recognize that, and this is starting to sprout into more elements of like self discovery and more personality tests and things like that. But one of the things that I've noticed by myself is one of the probably most significant like arenas of the way I express love, truthfully, would be like me supporting others. And I've noticed that like I view that as such a major thing. Like I'm not nice, and this is largely because of like my family dynamic. We didn't say I love you a lot. We didn't hug a whole lot, but we were there for each other. And so like over time I was like, okay, this is what it means to be like investing in someone's world and really supporting them and showcasing that they believe in you and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like doing that is a large thing. It doesn't take a lot out of me. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that is a very intentional thing that I do for the people that I care about. And I feel like because that is such a intentional thing and a purposeful thing, I'm not support, because I feel like for a support strategist, that's probably like their most natural thing to do, if that makes sense. Like they think first to be like, okay, what can I do to help you? What can I do to support you? What can I do? That's not the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm around people, truthfully. And that's what I mean by like I had to be really just honest with myself and just be like, as much as it sounds nice and frilly to be like, oh man, I
save the world,
take the shirt off. I'm not taking my shirt off for the vast majority of people that are in my life. Truthfully, I'm not. I'm sorry, but the people that I will do that for, you are going to feel it, because you know me, and this is going to be like, no, like I'm doing this outside of myself because I see that you need this. And this is like a real moment, and I'm setting what I want to do aside for you. This is a sacrifice, and because I think that way, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I am more of a dualist than
I'm giving it up too easy, huh?
You are
crazy way to put that,
I think
bro.
we just always you always have this moment, because we I feel like you just realize how it's fine to be soft,
much more
kind-hearted,
self-aware or just self-concerned that I can be.
Yeah,
and not be. It's kind of like,
how many more records can I break? More records.
Kind of like if I used to be some mid, before women started liking me, I used to be some mid. So, but me knowing what it's like to think of a guy like, oh, he's arrogant and dickheaded and stuff like that.
I feel you there.
As I have got more value, or I've been seen as more valuable to women. Yeah. Now that I'm on the other side, I still am aware always, like,
oh yeah,
this is how people view people like that.
Yeah.
So my last thing that I would ever want to do is be
1,000%.
Yeah, like I'm actively trying to fight the stereotype before somebody could ever stereotype me.
Okay.
Type situation. How did that correlate to what I was just finna get into? It was I got off topic.
I think it's just all about how you are. Whenever we have these conversations, you oftentimes find yourself realizing like,
oh yeah,
maybe I am a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm overcompensating. I'm giving it up too easy. Like I could be a little like, I don't care, or that doesn't concern me, unfortunately. Or I have to care about me this time. But I
gotta worry about me.
I gotta choose me.
I just
gotta worry about me, Lucius.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean you can if that's what.
Did you just throw your wallet, bro? No way.
Right, that's your MO.
If that's what's going to allow you to be happy with
that's Vanguard
the life
energy.
that you're living and the path that you're walking, and so be it.
Yeah,
that's
like, what would
not,
Jesus?
that's
what would Jesus do? You know what I'm saying? When I read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? When I see him going through his hardships,
I'm not Jesus.
His battles and stuff. And it's just like, just be more Jesus. Like,
Jesus created me to be me,
and
I firmly believe that that I'm walking out the way I was supposed to.
I thought that would have had him, if anything.
We all gotta be. Hey, no,
that didn't win nothing with.
God made us all different for a reason.
Unique.
And
he made some of us duelists, and he made some of us strategists.
And some of us vanguards.
Some people don't have the game yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I just be thinking
that's what's the problem.
That's really right. That's really
Y'all not
where
even playing.
we're not even talking about that, bro. Some people ain't got no controller.
Talk about it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They just hands off. Just let it be, bro.
That's crazy.
What were you about to say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say, bro?
I was losing my thought, man. That's what
No internet, no connections.
Right. Ping crazy.
No connections. They lagging. They behind it. Nah, I'm not.
Never
mind. Continue what you were saying. My bad. I ain't mean to do that.
Oh no, you good. It was finna be. All I was finna say. I'd be assuming everybody got 1 HP, damn near, and I got 100 HP. So then I'd be like, dang, I could take the hit. I'll be good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I vanguard it up. But I'm like, you take the hit.
Why are you selling somebody some shit?
Right, everybody got 1 HP.
You might never come back from this.
That's the insaneness.
Everybody on the edge. Is that what you've been thinking about us this whole time?
Yeah, right.
This is the first time I met you. You like
Them brothers
yeah, bro.
starving.
You'll never recover.
He told about bro, I could bump him. He'd be
gone. He be dead. That's
all right, what HP?
I feel like I got.
manufacturer?
Yeah, I feel
But
like
definitely
that was a
50
good.
HP.
I felt you. Actually, we said
I feel
that.
like I gotta lock in with him because like, let's see,
funny.
what is he gonna do without me?
Bro,
What are they?
Take this shield, bro.
Right.
You one shot, bro.
He told me, come with me, bro. Play the Xenoverse 2, bro. If you know, you know, man. He said, "Hey, bro,
No.
come with me, bro.
Absolutely not.
I can show you."
I'm curious to see how you're actually going to be as a parent, truthfully. Because, like, with that mentality, I feel like you'd be a helicopter parent, but I also think you're not going to be a helicopter parent.
Because I know that being a helicopter parent is a problem. So it's if I wasn't self-aware, I probably would 1,000%.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna actively battle that the whole time.
Okay, I hope you win.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
But it ain't gonna be easy.
No, that was the one thing
That's
about
real.
the Vanguard, I think, that kind of stuck out to me is like you're kind of not actively
Decoy.
acting outside of yourself, but
Mhm.
like obviously we're talking about the example came from a game, and a game you play with people or people that are on your team, or like you said, everybody else got 1 HP. You're like literally acting outside of your self-interest a lot of the time.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like,
You should,
Yeah.
ideally.
Yeah.
Unless you just an op Vanguard.
Yeah.
which hey, sometimes it's like that too.
I like they just like, thanks for the extra HP.
Hey,
Where I'm finna go be a duelist with this
Right.
extra HP.
hey, I'm finna
That's
go be
how
a
a lot of
tank.
people
No,
be
there
like-
are a lot of
It be like that sometimes.
But also sometimes
That's what wins the game.
I was gonna say that's the beauty of the game.
That's what
Because depending
wins.
on the situation, that might be what is necessary.
I'm
So
holding down the point for 12 seconds. While
Sometimes-
y'all running back.
Sometimes it lines up. Sometimes
Dude,
it's like
Sacrificing
I'm a
myself.
Vanguard, but I get to play the way I want to play. Like I can play super aggressive because
Yeah.
of how everybody else is playing around me. Sometimes you have to just be like, all right, I'm just the distraction. I'm just swooping
True.
in and swooping out and doing this. and-
Trying to just not die.
Yeah.
But no, because of that,
dropping
yeah.
walls and yeah, man.
Nah, that
Pulling out
Vanguard's
the
a good
shield.
pick.
Being
That
a
was, a
portal.
good, that was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one. That was solid.
What else we got?
Anybody
How do we follow that up?
probably got time for one more.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be as heavy or as.
I
you
do have
know,
another gaming one. If this is just a gaming episode.
Cool. It is.
All right, so I don't know if you all saw this, but apparently I actually pulled up the article again. Let me just read the title. The title is PlayStation is adding smells to its games.
Oh, I'm so
with
happy.
Cutting edge tech.
I have so many jokes for this. Go ahead. Yeah.
Let them rip.
Rocket League gonna smell insane. Boy, what?
That's gonna be sweating.
Are you kidding me?
So
What?
okay, hold on. So just to further explain the situation, I guess they're somehow formulating a piece of technology. I don't know how this is going to work, truthfully, but the idea is that they're going to add the olfactory scents to your gaming experience. So
Wow.
yeah, you'll be able to play games and I guess like smell some aspects of like some parts of it. I don't know
Like
how
they
the
were
smell
like-
is going to dispel from my PlayStation. Like where is the smell going to reach me? I don't
How
understand.
powerful is it?
Do I have to put a helmet on or something along
Is
those
there some
lines?
other attachment that you know,
Right.
needs to be purchased?
Am I gonna taste it?
And do I have to like
Just keep your mouth closed.
how
No.
far does this go? Because do I need ingredients? You know what I'm saying? Like is it like a soda stream to where it's like, okay, you need this
Right.
piece, but you also need to get these vials of burning rubber scent.
Like, Sony, what you
Um,
gonna do to it?
Right.
just
Freaking
put-
rotten flesh.
Right,
scent.
just putting funk into your dual sense.
Actually, though, that's exactly where my mind went. Because when you think about it, color is really just made up of,
Light rays.
well, sure, yeah, but like a certain amount of original like colors, right?
Oh yeah.
If I'm thinking about it right.
Yeah.
I imagine with the scent, it had like what are going to be the
Right. What's
building
like
blocks for everything?
for all scents.
That's very interesting.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
we talked about this before.
we did
Yeah, but
that piece of it. Yeah.
in this case, how would you be able to even package that? You know what I'm saying? For an entertainment experience, like that's just
Maybe they just had specific ones for specific games.
type beat.
Maybe
But
it's
then
like-
it's like, okay, it doesn't always. I know. I think in every picture I see, it'd be like the Last of Us.
Last
or
of
whatever.
Us was
That's
Why
what-
would I want to smell that?
Just
It's literally fungus, and they're
the
dead
friggin'
people.
Zombie fungus.
Why would I
just
want that?
just a
bro?
moldy smell.
This
bro.
feels like a joke. You just wanted to get us.
Just play this in your basement,
bro. Like, no, I wouldn't want that. I don't know.
I should have read more of this.
Then you playing the game.
I mean,
what is this thinking here?
What would be a good smelling game?
Oh my God,
okay.
Did you clean up?
That was my question. I was just like, what games do you think that you would want to play with this actual?
Smell sweaty.
I'm just saying because I'm thinking about. I don't even want to say 2K, but like, how bad does it smell to be at a game?
I mean,
you being in the game is a little different, but you watching, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Rocket, okay. I made my joke. But yeah, fire. Yeah. Tires.
After you throw a spirit bomb, what does that smell like?
Dog.
Burning
Copper.
flesh.
That's a great, actually.
I feel like the only game that I could think of was Overcooked. That would smell good.
Ooh.
A food-based game.
Absolutely.
Obviously, that does bring up the question of like, how would they create all
Fruit
this
Ninja?
Dude, and it would work overtime for Overcooked.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because you be making all time. You be making sushi, you be making fucking burgers,
sushi, ice cream,
yeah.
burgers.
I
didn't say it like that. Bro, like, there's just too much going on.
Fries.
Dog, like, and you just running around this kitchen.
Right.
No, come on.
That's going to be a lot. So it's just going to be sweaty.
You ain't going to be
sweaty, sweating hamburger meat.
Oh. No, bro. No,
bro.
And imagine you don't get an order out.
Right.
And it just smell like fish.
Bro.
For the whole time, you like, I just can't stop moving. Wait. And it is going to have some sort of integration with the VR, I'm assuming. Ben? I'm assuming. He's also assuming. Because, I don't know. I think the VR thing was kind of... I had a similar thought of, how are they going to be able to do this to it being... I don't want to say precursor to other tech like...
Interlink.
I was even thinking, well, yeah, sure. I don't know actually what that is.
Starlink, whatever. I don't know. Some of that crazy, like, tech. Go ahead.
I was thinking more of a Vision Pro kind of type beat.
Oh, yeah. Oculus and...
The Meta, like the Meta.
Quest.
Exactly.
I still want to buy one of them. I just haven't had the disposable
it's expensive.
On that.
It's expensive.
Which one? The Vision Pro?
Whew, yes, that one's expensive.
That one's expensive. That thing, bro.
Yeah, I did a little demo for that at the Apple Store. It's actually really sweet, though.
It is sweet.
Yeah.
I heard they're not selling super well.
Well, yeah.
I see something like
it's sweet,
like,
but like
it's so yeah, exactly.
But to that point though, like there was a point where we were like, oh, VR, you're some weirdo in your room hooked up, to the room or whatever. That would never be accessible. So I'm actually very interested, low-key, to see how they managed to make this work.
So,
or if it flops.
I think so. It's just a big box. They're saying a future immersive entertainment concept is basically a giant box with video screens on every wall.
Oh, it's that box.
They put you in
it's
a
that
coffin.
box SpongeBob was in.
Oh no,
it is imagination.
I'm imagining it as like
sit you in there. You imagine it. You smell it on it.
It's like the 4D movies at
it's bath
what is that? Universal. Bath salt. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Some sound. No.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so they gonna spit on us.
Yeah, right. They gonna splash you, and
that's crazy.
They do have some sense in there. I watched somebody
in there.
Somebody burped, and you could smell it.
Somebody in there for sure spit on somebody in there. I'm just saying, because they be like, "This is too wet. This is not all right on my face, bro." No, somebody laughing at me. I know it.
Got him again.
Oh my god, they never knew it was me.
Right.
I knew it.
Literally. But didn't even have to say that.
This box has to be able to fit in my room, right?
Yeah, I guess.
This is getting weird. But
that would be a lot to assemble. But then still, where are the scents coming from? Like, if I have this at my house,
it's the trolls.
It's too much.
That live in the box.
Apparently,
right.
I hope they're being paid well because this is definitely a moral kind of.
Because they're like, they're the
conundrum.
The smell good, or even just I think the chill games. You know what I'm saying? Like that everybody loves. Yeah, that's the closest we get.
I was thinking Sims.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
I feel like that smells sweet.
Got
right, deal or no deal. This
smell like money.
There you go. Yeah,
there you go. So but other ones that are like the pinnacle of like what is popular right now. Fortnite go smell crazy, no pun intended. And Call of Duty, gun smoke, and like it's just going. I don't know, bro.
Tekken probably smell crazy.
It smell like beat down.
Yeah, and
Like for real.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, smell wild.
So that's very interesting though. I wonder how much it's gonna cost.
I wonder if it's ever going to reach a point where it's like, you know, I always think about, I don't know if you all had this moment growing up, but like you were just like playing Xbox or something, and like your dad or somebody walks in, they're like, my gosh, it looks so real now. And
When is that gonna be us?
Yeah, it's just like something. I'm like, bro, I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, like we're just so accustomed to it.
And to that point, I feel like it would have to be something just
insane,
absolutely crazy. Because I don't know if do we just adapt quickly, like because we have seen
maybe that. Yeah, that's a good point actually.
You know,
because yeah, to be fair, you know where our other previous generations were coming from. Yeah, the 2K13 I was playing probably did look crazy to him.
It said, "Is that Kobe? Oh my god!"
Like,
and
I
even
thought
that
you was watching the game. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
And even that game looked good, bro. Back in the 2013, 2014.
Bro,
I mean, they was adding a little sweat physics
droplets
and stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, the jerseys get a little shinier. You know what I'm saying?
And they actually move a little bit.
Reflection off the court is a little bit better. Zach over there, like, yeah.
I could
convince
us a 75-year-old 2K25 is real life.
Hey,
like
I mean,
for sure.
I guess so, but like, what are you using that for, bro? You better saw you using that for evil, bro.
No,
he said I have the ability.
Maybe I guess a bet. I'd be like, I bet the Pistons finna win this game.
Oh no!
Play
put your parlay.
And they win.
Hey, put your money in with me, Unc. Get you right.
Talking about K finna have a triple double when I'm controlling the Pistons.
I'm the GM. He said they making these GMs younger and younger.
Dog, that's
I mean, you're right.
You're right. You got
Lock in with me.
1-800 Zach.
1-800 Zach.
So
bro.
it would have to be holograms or like, I don't know, the wall turning into something. It had to be something ridiculous.
He's gonna be in a transformer.
Yes, it would have to be something absolutely crazy like that for us to feel like, oh, back in my day, we just had the screen look real good.
They can really make stuff look like,
like
just
us.
like real, like just like this. Bro.
Ooh.
I'd be like,
no, it might be the
Avatar.
I was gonna say the Tesla robots, but the robots.
oh man,
That might be the thing for us. We'd be like, oh no, they moving like us. Hold on, it ain't gonna be like it looks real. It's like, how do you do the cha-cha slide like this? They got black robots now. Hold on, wait a second.
I'm telling you, wait till that morphin tech come in, or where you can really change like the appearance of the robot, because it's gonna have the stock, probably like white type of build or something like that. But once they like,
you're gonna have Kai Cenat hitting the gritty,
right?
Like he was never here. That's crazy. That's I feel like I answered my own question there. That's one. I would be like, yeah, y'all.
This has got me thinking about Futurama.
We should have stopped. I love that show.
Yeah,
I know. Could I live in 3000? Well, knowing what we know now, absolutely not. But
I don't know. I feel like it might have some worth.
I'm sure it will have some worth, but also with like the what's normalized at that point in time just be unbearable.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, just even the notion, just that like you're living in a totally different time where like everybody that you know or knew of, for the most part, is probably gone, unless
unless
like
y'all got froze together,
or like how, what was it? The professor that was like his great grandson.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Oh me,
sound like a duelist mission. I'm just saying,
man,
yeah,
you gotta commit.
I'm just gonna see you jump out there playing like, hey, I'll be here.
Crazy.
And Ben, see you at the bottom.
Wow.
Oh no. Talk about because you skydived and stuff. I would not have went on that duelist mission with you. I definitely would have been Vanguard.
Yeah, I would have to think about a lot of things to get myself to jump out that plane.
I couldn't think of anything that would encourage me. I don't care if
About
the plane was burning.
So.
I just would hope I wouldn't pass out. That's all.
I'm passing.
It's not
the
that
first
deep,
5
bro.
seconds. What do you mean it's not been?
No, you don't understand. I'm not worried about the plane. It's the battle in my mind. Between myself, and I, and gravity in this
Ben
plane.
said, I mean, once you out of there, I mean, that's it. Like
Ain't
you
nothing
can't
you
do
can do.
nothing.
You're
That's what I'm saying.
there.
That's the best part. The bliss is like, I have no control in this
I'm
position
just going
anyway,
with the
so I
flow.
might
I'm
as well just.
I'm just a part of the world. I'm with
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you this though,
Boom.
and this is not to encourage any sort of illicit activity. I would skydive before other people.
Bungee jumping?
Nah, it's something you eat that changes your whole perspective. That's kind of how this sounds.
Okay.
Type
type deal.
I would absolutely skydive before anything like that. 1,000,000,000%. Gun to my head, they say you got to pick. I'm jumping out the plane.
I mean, either way, you're taking a trip.
I cannot agree.
Exactly.
What is it? Is it going to hurt?
Oh, I'm jumping out the plane. I'm gone.
Does it have additives?
I'm probably not even asking about the parachute.
Is it organic?
Nah, you should ask about the parachute, gang.
You is tripping. You just
bro just hopped out. He's about, oh no!
I can't wake up. I can't wake up and think I'm a number 2 pencil, bro. I'm sorry.
I'd be like,
but what if you be splatter on the ground?
Well, obviously, I need the parachute. That was an exaggeration.
I was making sure.
Yeah, but
don't want to see you.
My thing is also just to. This is me for anyone listening that's afraid of going skydiving. I highly
You're only going
encourage it.
200 miles an hour.
No, it's not
he's
even about
enabling
that.
a lot this episode.
I'm just saying, like,
skydiving's rivals.
you can't do it alone. So like the first couple of times you can't do it alone. So it's tandem. So that's also that's my thinking. I was just like, well, I know you don't want to die, so you're probably gonna do this right. So you know,
do it
that's
like you
also
practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna be reckless about this because you're gonna die with me. So
This is
that's
my
what I can.
last
That's what I can
skydiving
rely on.
escapade.
Is, I know you don't care about my life the way I care about my life, but I'm
God,
sure
you're
you
back
care
talking about,
your
I'm
life,
actually
so.
terrified of skydiving. I'll probably just pass
He
out,
got his
bro.
GoPro out. He making the memoir.
No hablo español.
That'd be crazy.
Stop talking to me.
This might be my last trip.
I can't hear nothing. Nobody say
It's like the Iron Man video he made to his daughter. So, if you're watching this, obviously it didn't go well.
It didn't.
You're
I
like,
want
wait
to
a
make one of
second.
those. I ain't gonna
Take me
lie.
to the ground. Yeah, I do want to make those one day.
But you will never know the satisfaction or dissatisfaction of the use of it.
Dang.
Unless,
dog.
I mean, well, on the show, have you seen New Girl by chance?
Yeah.
You could do, if you, I'm not.
Yeah, this is taking a dark turn.
It's not a dark turn, but the character in the show used it for like a breakup or like a life-changing event.
If you really
So it
watch
gotta be, it gotta
if you
be
watch
death.
it's over.
It ain't gotta be death. We could be like, you know, hey,
So while it's over, this is what I probably was thinking in that moment.
hey.
That's crazy.
I think this is a beautiful time for us all to turn to the camera and say, for those that are watching this, we're still alive,
124.
thankfully. You know, like that's the beauty of this. This doesn't have to be a sad moment for us. We get to actually connect with you in real time, kind of. Well, if it's on Twitch, but you know, while we're still here, none of us are dead. You know, so.
Right.
But we appreciate you tuning into this one. This is a fun one. I'm glad to be back for sure. Stay tuned in to you know, the gaming stuff. Again, listen, if you're not interested in seeing us play a little bit of the Rivals, I don't know what else to tell you.
I gets down.
He gets down. I'm
I'll
getting
tell
down. You know, I'm getting there. So hey,
And I'll get.
yeah, we're gonna get Zach on the game. Zach on the game. Hey, but this is a beautiful 124. Yeah, happy New Year once again. Hopefully you all are very I guess confident and stern in your goal chasing this year. We believe in you and encourage you to continue to, you know, aim for the highest points.
Giving that pretty lady.
But this
number.
do that if you're single.
Give that.
Ben signing
give
out.
that handsome man. Give that handsome man.
Your
Your
Instagram.
You're blessed.
Go ahead, John.
It's Wavy J signing out.
Splash.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out 124, man. You know.
Wholesome Host got to be next week or something.
Why?
Week after.
Because we used to do it every quarter, and then we
You
stopped
fiending,
after we
bro.
got to
You
100.
is fiending.
Am I a fiend?
Exactly.
Oh,
Chomping at the bit, like,
I'm
oh
not
my
upset.
gosh.
We just flip. That's all.
I know what they want to hear. That means that every day, bro. Nah, but thank you guys for supporting 2025. I'm looking forward, like I said, to what we got in store. And yeah, man, keep on keeping on.
Yeah. March, 3rd month. Listen, 124 in 2025. It was pretty cool. A lot of numbers, multi. It's a great episode, though. It was fun. Actually, pretty darn wholesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm not trying to say in comparison to our others.
I mean, we keep it wholesome all the time.
Before somebody actually, very specific, I'm calling out right now. This was a wholesome episode because you always want to tell me that we don't be wholesome. They talk about you crazy, by the way.
Jeez, he talking about
Just so you
over there
know.
blessed.
I thought it wasn't even supposed to go this way, but listen, thank you for tuning
man.
in. We love y'all, Wholesome House family. We're gonna keep it rocking. And listen, only thing I gotta say about this year is, you gonna find
Strap
out.
in.
Yeah, that's all I got. Feeling great, and we doing everything. We doing the
He
things.
said we doing
Numbers.
it's kabibble. Nah, I mean.
Z Breeze signing out. 2025, a new year, new me. I guess I'm gonna be a little bit more wholesome, man. Apparently, yeah, I'm just being ridiculous. Hey. But hey, next time you're bored, you're wondering, oh my God, is he gonna say something crazy? Yeah, you're gonna be sad. So you're not gonna watch the old episodes. Yeah, no, happy to be back, man. Happy to be with the guys. Make sure you check those other episodes out. Appreciate the continued support, and we'll be tuning in with you guys soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dig.